hello. I'm obviously sitting in my car. I just got out of the movie theater. I just saw Wicked for Good, and I want to give a quick review, talk about it for just a few minutes before I head home. This is a spoiler-free zone, so even if you have not seen the stage show, and you don't know how the story ends, you're safe here. I'm not going to spoil anything. And I also want to say, that being said, I have seen the stage show live. I am a theater adult. I am a Wicked fan. It's not my favorite musical, but I'm a fan of it. And I loved part 1 that came out last year. Loved it. This, however, part 2, Wicked for Good, not a big fan. Okay. Cynthia Erivo, Ariana Grande, vocals, absolutely beautiful. And I'm going to echo what I felt about the first film, which is that Michelle Yeoh and Jeff Goldblum cannot sing. Why are we casting people in musicals who can't sing when there are thousands of fantastic actors and singers that would do a better job? I do like Jeff Goldblum, and I think that he put like a fun spin on, like a fun interpretation of the wizard, but he can't sing. And Michelle Yeoh definitely can't sing. So I just don't understand why we're doing that. What was the choice? I also will say, like the first one, the color grading and everything just feeling like dim and dark is still a problem, but it did feel like less of a problem in this installment, just because it is a little bit darker of like a vibe and a story in the second half. I'll also say, which anyone who's seen the stage show, the stage musical, knows this, but Act 2 is just notoriously much weaker than Act 1. The music's weaker, the story's weaker. So in some ways I expected to not like the second one as much, but I just felt like the film version had opportunities to be better in the second act than it was. It just really drags. Like, the first half is 2.5 hours long. I thought it was fine and appropriate that it was 2.5 hours long. I don't feel like it dragged that much. This is just under 2 hours, I believe, and it felt like 2 hours. I was ready. There were just some parts that were drawn out. There's also so much more CGI to a point where it completely distracts from the film. It's just bad. Like, it's not just the animals. There's so much in this that I just felt like was distracting. The costuming's beautiful. And I still, you know what? I still cried during For Good, when they sing For Good. It still made me emotional. I especially with like all of the press and everything with Cynthia and Ariana, like, totally believed it. But I just felt so underwhelmed, and I just feel like it's not even close to part 1. Like, part 1 feels really rewatchable. I rewatched it last night, which was my 4th total time watching the film, 4th or 5th, since it came out last year. And like, I just feel like that one's rewatchable. Like, I feel like that's one I could watch every year and have a good time and have fun and not be tired of it. But I don't know that I can rewatch For Good. Like, I don't know that I can watch this second installment again. It just didn't feel rewatchable. It just felt like there were some scenes and some bits that I really liked and really thought were great, but overall I just was like, next. Not feeling it. And I will say, like, it's not a bad movie. I just think that the first one was so well done, minus all of the CGI animals and stuff, that this just, like, it just doesn't even compare. I feel like they could have made the first one like 3 hours, or done like a Brutalist moment, done 3.5 with like a little intermission in the middle. Not to compare this to the Brutalist, but like I feel like they could have done something like that to like mimic the stage show of having the intermission, and the second half just been like slightly over an hour, because and I'm such a theater kid adult. I have my pink and I'm wearing green pants. I'm going to show you. Yeah, I got my pink and my green on, my pink and my green. This was just a tough, it was just a tough watch. It was just tough for me. Go see it. If you liked the first one, go see it, especially if you don't know how the story ends. I think maybe you would either enjoy it a lot more or a lot less, depending on how you like the ending of the story and where the story goes, because I definitely take some twists and turns that would probably really shock and surprise you if you don't know the stage show. I haven't heard that much about this yet. Well, I'm lying. I've heard movie reviewers, like film people review it, but I haven't heard much about it from my theater people, from people who like musicals. Because it's funny when all the like film reviewer people watch these and that don't like musicals, because if you don't like musicals, you're not gonna like this musical. But yeah, I think this was a tough watch. I had a good time in the theater, and the music is obviously stunning, and there were some of the set was stunning, but so much of it was fake. It was fake. I just wish that they did more that was real. Like, I feel like there's so many things that were CGI, like clearly were like digitally created, that they could have done for real, and they could have like done a better job of like mixing, like having some be fake and then some stuff be actual. And that goes for characters and setting and the animals, man. It just really takes you out of it. So there were some aspects of it that I wish were more like the stage show, but I think I'm always going to feel like that when a stage musical becomes a movie. So that's my quick little review. I'm probably going to give this 3 stars. Because it's still a good movie. Like 3 stars is like, yeah, it was fine. I would watch it again. I had a good time. I would watch it again. And that's how I feel about this. I'll probably watch it again, but like when I saw Wicked Part 1, I watched it 3 times in theaters. I will not be seeing this again in theaters. When it comes on streaming, I'm sure I'll watch it again and see if maybe I was just being a little too harsh on my first watch, but I don't think it's a bad movie. I think if you've never seen the stage show, it's definitely worth seeing to check it out. But yeah, it definitely is a disappointment compared to Part 1. So I'll probably give it 3 stars. I gave Part 1 4.5 stars, I think. Maybe 5. I don't know. It's probably 4.5 for me now, but when I first saw it, I probably gave it 5. So anyways, that's my review. I'll put my letterboxd account down below if you guys want to be friends with me on letterboxd. I rate and review every single film that I watch, even if it's just a little one-liner. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you're staying safe, happy, and healthy, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.